everybody, I'm Kimberly Turner from cookingwithkimberly.com, and today I'm going to show you how to make flat candy cane ornaments. Now, if you don't want to just hang these guys on your tree and you want them to be a little bit more snazzy, what you can do is these guys can melt. Now, you might see at the holidays you can get some really cool little candies. So you can get the little candy canes, either you can get them in the little pouches or individually wrapped. These guys are kind of easier to open and unwrap. So I'm going to take about 30 of these guys and we're going to give these away as gifts. And this is a fun project for you and the kids as well. Now, I've also prepared a baking sheet with a baking mat. You could also cover it in parchment if you wanted to. So we're just going to lay these on our baking sheet. And we're just going to heat these guys up enough in the oven to make them pliable, but just to make them kind of soft. All right, so I have about 30 unwrapped candy canes on my baking mat, and they're going in the oven. So these are going to go in for 5 to 7 minutes on 250 degrees. Just watch them, and you don't want them to bleed into each other, so separate them, and we'll just watch them until they go flat. That way you can go ahead and put little holes in them and then string them up. In they go. These guys look great. That's what I wanted. They're nice and flat now. They're going to be very cool. Some of them went into each other, but that's okay. I can pull them apart with the spatula. So let's go ahead and remove these after we've put little holes in them. Grab yourself a skewer or a chopstick. I like to use the end of a chopstick. Spray that, and we're going to dot holes in the top of them. So we're just going to dot holes where you would want to hang it. Anything that needs to be separated, I would do that now. Just use a spatula while they're nice and warm. If they cool off too quickly, just put them back in the oven quick for an additional minute or so and keep an eye on them. But you can mold them to whatever you want them to be. Just follow the lines you want. So I'm going to separate these guys apart from each other that we're touching. Separate them far enough. Alright, I'm going to put these guys back in the oven just for a quick minute so that I can get these holes in the top. You'll be able to tell if they're pliable enough anymore. If not, again, just put them in for another minute or so. Now work quickly. Put the hole in the top where you'd like to hang it. You may need to spray your chopstick again to make sure that it doesn't stick in there. These look awesome. It just gives a little bit of different depth to your candy canes. Not only that, you could use these to decorate any kind of dessert. You can put them on a cheesecake or in the middle of a pie. They're going to be basically candy cane wafers. They're just a different way of looking at candy canes. The stripes look especially beautiful. I'm using red, green, and white candy canes today, but they would look just as nice even if they were just the red and white ones or any of the other special colored ones. Now if they solidify up again, just go ahead and throw them in the oven quickly, but remove the ones that you've already done and put holes in. And I'm just going to put them on a cooling rack. So I'm going to put these right back for another minute. Alright, last time. These look awesome. If you want to beef up these little tiny candy canes and make them into a fantastic ornament, that's how you do it. Not to mention, it also changes the texture of the candy cane. It's a thinner, like, wafer instead of a, you know, a round tube. It's kind of nice. I leave them on the baking sheet while I'm working with them because it keeps them more pliable. And remove. If you wanted to decorate the outside of a cake, top of a cake, the difference. It beefed up this little tiny candy cane into one that looks like that now, all flat and pretty. So now I have a hole in there. You might see that you just have an indent and not a full hole, so take a skewer and pop that hole out and then you've got a proper hole to hang them. So if you want to hang them at this point on the tree with a little bit of ribbon or some twine, you don't have to put the indent in or the hole, and you can just line them up around some kind of fancy dessert and they're fantastic. Also, the texture is nice and thin. They're like thin mints now. They're cool that way. Anyway, there you have it. There's another idea for how to make edible Christmas decorations with the kids. This is a good and easy, fun, fast project. It's kind of different. So that's how you do it. That's how you make little flat candy cane ornaments. You can do it too. You could use the big ones or the small ones, whatever color you want. So that's how you do it. That's how you make flat candy cane ornaments. You can do it too. They're really neat. They look like stained glass in the light. So they're going to be really pretty on the Christmas tree, all with the light shining through. What do you think, Boo? You like that? Look at that. Neat, huh? You like that? Cool. So that's how you do it, folks. That's how you make flat candy cane ornaments. They're fun and they're a nice decoration for a dessert too. That's it. Follow me on Twitter at Cooking with Kim E with a capital E. Like the fan page at facebook.com/cookingwithkimberly. Check out my instagram.com/webchef of all trades. You can find my shows online on youtube.com/cookingwithkimberly. And come to my website at cookingwithkimberly.com. Subscribe and interact with us. Let us know what's going on in your culinary world, all right? Be a champion in your kitchen and eat deliciously. Bye. Say bye.